Welcome back to Dusty Toys. A little while ago we looked at the Studio Series Retro version of Hound. Now let's have a look at the bigger 1986 Studio Series Hound. Let's do this.
Dusty Toys, hey you.
Welcome back to Dusty Toys. It's the Construction Olympics happening outside, so you may hear a lot of outside noise. Hopefully not. I have tried to soundproof the place as much as possible, but it may not work. Anyway, so here he is. Studio Series Hound. He was part of a 5-pack released last year, year before. And everybody was buying the 5-pack just for Hound. So Hasbro, in their genius move, has decided to release the Hound in a single version. You can see up in the top corner there as we look at the packaging. That's, I think, about the only scene you actually see Hound in the 1986 movie. A couple of action shots and transformations there. Autobot Hound there on the side. That's a pretty cool looking picture. Don't mind that at all. There he is in the packaging. Strangely enough, they've got Transformers Le Film on the top there. I'm not sure what the French is all about, but it's a nice package. It's clean. It's got they're going back to the windows now, so that people can't mess with the figure inside. So that's good. Celebrating 40 years there of Transformers. It's a nice one. So let's get him open and have a look, shall we? I have done some pre-cutting. Let's get him out of this cardboard prison. I'll leave this at the back there. You can see comes with legal documents, the instruction booklet, which we may need. Apparently he is very similar in transformation to the is it Earthrise? Some other already released version of Hound, but as you can see, I've done some sneaky pre-cutting so that I don't have to waste my time on camera cutting all those. But other than the cool little blue background, you do get some pretty simple yet snazzy accessories contained within this plastic prison. Let's see if I can do it as efficiently as possible, or better yet, let's see if I can struggle using my weak spaghetti arm strength. Of course, when you want something to work, it never does. So we'll see how much I struggle. Now they've got sticky tape stuck all over my fingers as well. Jeez, this was going well. How did you know when you try to plan something out and then it goes to pot? That's what we're happening here. Here we go. Very simple. It's very similar to his G1 look of his blaster / hologram projection ray thing. Much shorter though, and he's got his missile. Well, it's supposed to be a missile thing. This thing doesn't launch. The G1 one does. This thing used to be a bit of a spring actioned thing. He's got some ports on the top there that we can put this on. Let's pop this in here. Let's get a look at him. Looks pretty good. Articulation wise, he's got a bit of a hip swivel there. Does he have a thigh swivel? Be good if he did, but he does not. Although that tells me there that he should have. I don't want to force anything, but he's got a bicep swivel, which is always nice for posing. He's got very stiff joints. Might just pop these off so that I can bend things. Stiff joints aren't always bad. They do make transformations a little bit tricky though, but he's got a bit of a head swivel there. Does he have... I said head swivel, I meant arm swivel, but let's have a look at his head. His head swivel. There is some movement there. Not a ball joint by the looks of it. His back little flap there, it does flip backwards and forwards. So I think that's mainly for transformation purposes, not really for posing as such. But he's got, I believe, yeah, there's a waist swivel there. Again, very tight. Very tight. Not bad. Bicep swivel. Hand should swivel. Yep, hand swivels there. He's got a bit of an ankle tilt. But again, I think that's a transformation purpose as well. But, you know, if you are somebody that likes to pose figures on display, that is handy to know. He's got his knee bend there. Again, transformation purpose, so he goes beyond the 90 degrees there, which is always good as well. Is he going to Van Damme? This is the big question. Yes, he can. Can he? Well, we'll do the Van Damme for starters. So there's Van Damme. He can do the splits there. Kind of slightly goes beyond the 180 degrees, which is handy. He feels well balanced too, so he may even be able to stand. There you go. You can stand in the Van Damme. That's handy. Look at that. High kicking, high stepping, high falutin' kind of guy that he is. That's pretty nifty. Blue coloured, not necessarily cell shaded, but he's got his windscreen there, which on G1 is transparent, but it's nice that these things actually tab into. There's a couple of little spots down there, so that's kind of cool. It'll be handy for transformation. Do we dare attempt it using instruction booklet? Let's do it. Let's see if I can configure this guy into a Jeep using the instructions. Yeah, see, I've got them just off to the side there because that's the thing that we do. So let's see what happens. First step is to remove. It says take these things out here. So actually, I'll pop his arms straight. Arms straight, Hound. There we go, bro. Take these things and open them up. Done. Take your windscreen and pop it up so that basically that opens up this little space in here. So then you should be able to get these and put them in. So again, what I don't like doing is I don't like forcing things that don't necessarily need to go. And I'm not sure I'm comfortable doing that, because I do wonder if you force it too much, is it going to snap on you? So what I may end up doing, because I don't know if you can see in there, this is supposed to come around even further, but I'm not sure it's ready to, because like I said before, it's so danger. There is something happening in there. if I was to keep forcing this in, that's going to break. Wow, Hasbro, quality control. I wonder if... Yeah, no. No, what I'm going to do is leave him. I don't really feel like being sad today with a broken hound. I'll have to fix up that shoulder when I'm finished here, because if I keep struggling with it, it's going to go badly, and then he's going to break, and then I'll be sad, and then, yeah. Fancy that, hey? Look at that. A mistransformed hound. Oh well. Just to finish it off there, so you've got his accessories, which aren't too bad. Quality is... Would you get it? That's always the question. I would for display. Am I going to transform him and play with him? Probably not. Would I buy it for a child? Don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. If you can work out how to do that shoulder thing without totally buggering it, that would be great. Just for fun, here is G1 Hound. So they've gone for cartoon accuracy rather than toy accuracy. Some people like these newer ones to be a little bit more G1 toy accurate compared to the cartoon, but they've gone for the cartoon, which is okay either way. I don't care. He looks good either way, but yeah, that quality. Ooh, we'll see how we go. Okay, well, to the two people that stuck by and had a bit of a look, thanks for stopping by. A little bit of buyer beware with the quality. Be careful. Don't force those shoulders. I haven't even got to any of the other parts, but it is very similar to the Seegers Cybertron Hound transformation. But be careful. We'll see how we go. Alright? I'll catch you next time. Bye.
Dusted toys, hey you.
Just a quick update. Got the arm back in. It is not 100%, but it's at least back in. I'd still be very wary. By the by, check out the Spintron 3000. That's a new addition to the studio. That looks pretty cool. Look at him go round and around, but onto the shelf. All right, bye.